And even with a 5-run lead, you've got to play with the mindset that no lead is ever safe. So that's a good job right there, taking second and getting yourself into scoring position.
Here's the 1-0 now to Ethier. Runner breaks for third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw, not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. The 1-1. Oh, and he dialed that one down and got him to swing through it. It's 1-2 now.
That's such a good pitch to get ahead. Lefty on lefty. It's a big...
And hold that thought as this ball is through the infield for a base hit. And add one more as this is now a 6-0 ball game.
Runner on third, nobody out. You figure just about any ground ball to the shortstop or second baseman is gonna score a run. Here he gets even more than he bargained for as he finds a hole right up the middle into center field for the RBI single.
Here's Carl Crawford now. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses. The throw down. And not in time as Ethier's in there with a stolen base.
Not a bad idea right there, right after you've driven in a run. Maybe the pitcher's mind is elsewhere, so he's going on the first pitch, and he makes it into second safely with that stolen base.
Here comes the 1-0. Runner goes for third. Oh, and he runs up and gets a good one down. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
Oh, man, what a terrific play right there. That ball was rolling, and it stayed low, so he had to bend all the way over to make a barehanded grab, then a quick release, a nice throw to first in time to get the runner. You can expect to see that on highlight reels for a couple days at least now.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. But a foul ball here, 0-1. From the stretch. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score.
Another example here where speed is such a weapon in this game. Look at him just flying down that first baseline. Not only is he going to wind up with an infield single, but he's also going to pick up the RBI.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
And here's where you can really take advantage of a guy who's struggling out there. Now, it's pretty clear he's got some other things on his mind than just keeping a guy close at first base. And now he's going to have to deal with another man in scoring position following that stolen base.
1-0 on the way. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw.
Partner, you're up by 7 runs out there. 7! And you still feel the need to steal third? I don't know about that decision.
One pitch on the way. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. That look says it all in the third base dugout.
That's not the look of a guy who's going to be sleeping well tonight, is it?
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits.
Oh, his team is absolutely imploding right now, and it basically came out of nowhere.
Here comes a 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Three and 2, here it is. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Well, if you want to point fingers at who's to blame for this disaster, you're going to need both hands. I mean, the pitching, the batting, the defense, the execution. Just draw a line through this one. This one's been an absolute disaster.
Your attention, please. Now
So a call to the bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here. Adrian Gonzalez will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away. Here's the first pitch to him. There goes Hanley for second, and it's not going to be in time as Ramirez has himself a stolen base.
Yeah, and this starts to beg the question about what exactly you're trying to accomplish out there. I mean, I think you need to consider playing station to station right now and not trying to run things up even more.
One 0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Lombardozzi has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2. Tim Fedorovich will get another opportunity here as they've batted around now. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. Victor Martinez will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but, you know, he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Here's Greinke's 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw on to first by Ramirez takes care of him. 1 away.
And just another outstanding pitch right there. And it's not easy to do with so much on the line here in the 8th inning. But he's now down to his final 5 outs.
Torrey Hunter will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips. First pitch coming. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Pitch on the way.
Got him.
4 outs away from his date with history.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 big outs remain, but the finish line, it's starting to come into sight.
Alex Avila will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Now here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
I like how he's approaching things here. He's got a good, safe lead, so he's not setting guys up or wasting a lot of pitches. He's coming right after everybody.
Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Mike Baxter will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the 9th.
Designated hitter, Mike Baxter.
First pitch on the way. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Justin Turner will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame.
Turner.
Now the first pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Now here it comes. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a two-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Juan Uribe will dig in, needing to come up with a three-bagger to complete the cycle. Here's the first offering. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
And let's train our eyes on this stolen base from our high first base camera. You'll see him get a pretty good jump, and he wasn't looking back at all right there, so he gets into scoring position now with one out.
Getting a few steps off a second there, now the pitch. And maybe an excuse me swing there as this is tapped in front of the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Andre Ethier will step in, an RBI single this last time around. He's ready now, the pitch. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Desmond Lombardo will stand in now to begin their half of the ninth in a game that was decided long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now, but hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
The 0-1. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Put yourself in the shoes of that man right there. What's going through his mind right now?
Well, I would guess he's trying to approach his ninth inning the same way he has earlier, but come on, we know his heart's racing. You just got to focus on the glove and trust what your catcher's calling, because he's done a heck of a job also.
And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. Ramirez is there, one away.
That's a big one there to start the ninth. 2 outs away now. You can cut the tension in this building with a knife.
Ian Kinsler will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Here's the first offering. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Yeah, and he's really getting over the top of that curveball.
The 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Oh, you like the way this guy is just going about his business here. He's got a big lead, but he's pitching like it's a tie game here in the ninth.
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Tough pitch to lay off there with 2 strikes. I'm not sure if that was a good take or whether he just got fooled on a changeup and couldn't pull the trigger.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Chopper foul. Now another 2-2. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The 2-2 one more time. Strike 3. So now he's 1 out away from perfection.
1 out to go. Can you believe this? Man, I wonder what's going through his head right now.
Steve Lombardozzi will stand in here as the 27th and many hope final batter in this masterful performance. Now here's the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over.
But that is absolutely dominant. I mean, what else could you say? 27 up, 27 down. And you know what? This is the first time I've ever witnessed a perfect game. So it's one of the hardest things